What's going on, y'all? Back again, Horror Fest 2023. We got us another good one tonight. We'll be doing Sinister from 2012, directed by Scott Derrickson and starring Ethan Hawke. You know, hit that like, subscribe, hit that bell so you can get notified every time we go live and drop a video. As always, I got my co-host Scarpad. What's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going, my man Dylan? What's going on?
Man, you know, Saturday night, so just ready to get this review, you know, going. And as always, we got my man P Money.
What up?
What's up, brother?
How's it going, guys?
As always, man. And man, we got us a special guest this week once again. Hasn't been another OG guy that did the Fright Night shows with me back in the day. It was me, Scarpad, Rob Wurs, TK, and my man Carolina.
What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, bro?
What up, 2-6?
What's up, Scarpad? Dylan?
Hell yeah, bro. Good
You guys, what's going on, man?
I saw you were streaming Sinister on Kick, so Perry put it in the chat, and I was like, damn. I've been trying to get you on, bro, because it's been a minute. We just had Rob on. I have to get TK on, but his schedule. So, you know, I think he works while we're doing this at this time, you know. So, but
hate on that.
But good to have you, bro.
Yeah, man. I hadn't seen it in a while, man. I went ahead and you watched it.
It's crazy. Like, I haven't been on a live stream with 2-6 in a minute, but I feel like I watch his live streams like almost every other day. So it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you recovered.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was wondering how to get a hold of you for a while, and then Perry's like, man, he's on. Or at first, Two Gun told me you were doing Twitch streams, and I joined in when you did that X and Pearl stream, which that was a good one, because that's what we've been wanting to do, that here and there, do some, like, you know, just kind of do the same thing we did with Fright Night, the Fright Night show, or Friday Night Fright Night. And you know, YouTube, man, they're such sticklers. You're getting you know,
I'll be right.
Even if they like Scarpad would be like, man, he's like, you better turn that down. You know, they're going that.
They go ham.
But I've been shut down many times.
Yeah.
But only to rise again like the Phoenix.
Yep.
I said, there's no way with all that Duke's mayonnaise in your system that you ever get sick. That thing's a buffer against all diseases.
Yeah,
except heart disease, but what the fuck, you can't beat them all.
Yeah. It also cures the coronavirus.
There you go.
Whatever.
Putting it out
Whatever.
They're gonna put it on the label soon. COVID cure.
Sugar free and COVID cure.
But
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
So good to have you, man, especially for Horror Fest, bro. And like I said tonight, we're doing 2012 Sinister. So as always, man, go after you check this review, I'll go watch go back and rewatch this movie with my main man Chris. But yeah, so definitely excited to talk about this one. It's Robbie was supposed to be here. I think he's stuck at a Comic-Con right now. So but yeah, this was actually Two Gun Pedro's pick for Horror Fest. Every now and then, if somebody sends me a movie, I usually add that into the rotation, and he wanted something in the rotation for Horror Fest because he's a huge fan of the show. So this was his Sinister. So yeah, as always, man. Thank you, Two Gun, for this copy.
Man,
that was cool.
Nice.
My girl actually is a huge fan of this movie. This is like one of her all-time favorites. She said it's favorite theater experience of all time. Time.
I never got to see it in the movie theater.
I know, but I tell you, man, a big thing.
Ooh, I could imagine.
Watch this movie during the day, it just don't hit as right. I feel like this is a movie that needs to be seen in the movie theater, pitch dark.
I agree.
You have to be in the perfect setting for this too. Like I threw it on just in the day. I've seen it quite a few times, but I started watching it earlier today in the daytime, and I was like, man, it just ain't hitting like it was. So I waited, went in the basement, turned all the lights off, and it's just get with the music, man. You get right up in the zone, bro.
Like I need to candles. I need to draw a pendulum real quick.
You guys set the mood, brother.
Yeah.
You guys set the mood.
Went to the Bat Cave.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah. I think this is a Blumhouse film, and this was back. This was one of their
2012.
Yeah, 2012. But so I looked in because Jason Blum is the head of Blumhouse. So he produces like every Blumhouse movie.
Oh, wow.
And I saw he did a couple small things beforehand. He did this movie called Hamlet with Ethan Hawke. So I feel like that's where their connection kind of stemmed from, where he's like, I worked with this guy before, and that's how he was able to get him, because this was the start of Blumhouse. And Blumhouse, Perry, I don't know if that's a huge company.
Yeah, they're big now, yeah.
They started off with just Paranormal Activity, which they made for like 15.
Oh, I didn't know that.
$15,000, and that movie made like over $100 million. And it became a huge franchise, which spawned seven movies. You know what I mean? Like, and these movies were made for like nothing. As they went deeper, for like 5, 6, more with the special effects and stuff. But dude, the first and second, or the first especially, was made like $15,000. I think the second was made with like 100,000 or something. But cheap movies that made huge profit. I always say that had to be how this dude started this company, because then after you'll see him, like, they don't just try to stick with horror, like they do Paranormal Activity. Then he does The Tooth Fairy with The Rock, but then his big hit is Insidious with James.
Classic.
Ooh.
James Wan,
I like Insidious.
Just coming off the Saw franchise, it's like, we're gonna try to start something new up. Like, possibly this could be a new world. So it's like, James Wan, obviously we know him from Saw, Insidious, The Conjuring,
Aquaman.
Which the second one. But then they get Paranormal Activity 2. I mean, these are movies that made hella money. Paranormal Activity 3, and then Sinister came out. So it was like they were kind of, they hadn't really done a lot. It was really just Paranormal Activities and Insidious. And then what was the other one I said? That was it. Yeah. So it was like they had two movie series under their belt. So this was a big movie, man. Scott Derrickson and Ethan Hawke, which we know I'm curious to see like if I'd like to know who liked this better or Black Phone, because you got to compare.
This
I haven't seen Black Phone.
Yeah.
I always thought Black Phone was just big.
You're gonna hate me.
Ethan Hawke.
Oh yeah.
You know, he was just,
there's always one in the crowd, but you're gonna hate me tonight.
Well, I feel like I'm with you, Carpad.
Yeah, Black Phone. For me, yeah, Black Phone was the better film, but we'll talk about that.
Harry, have you seen Black Phone?
I haven't seen Black Phone.
You haven't seen that one?
Yeah, she catch it. It's a decent
I've seen like the movie poster, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I've seen it. It was pretty good.
That's good.
It's not bad. No, it's not bad. But I just didn't like. I wish there was more because Ethan Hawke plays like a bad guy, and he has this crazy mask, and he's a serial killer. But they don't use him. They don't utilize him as much as they should. Like he's in it for like 20 minutes, and it's like it's like an hour and 40-minute movie.
Yeah,
they should have used him a lot more. And I think it just he was so good in the spots where you're just like, damn, bro, like there should be so much more. Especially with he's like on the cover and everything, but it's like it's a short story based off of Stephen King's son, Joe Hill. Like he wrote it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I picked up a bunch of them books.
Yeah, he's got the basketball.
Yeah, them Hill House books.
Yeah. I got a nice stack of them in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Too. Those are some of my favorites.
Yeah.
I don't know what I do with my Black Phone.
Did he work on that movie? Was that or he wrote that movie Tall Grass or?
Yeah, him and Stephen King both wrote that.
That was crazy. Y'all did that one yet?
Yeah, that was Netflix.
Yeah, you seen that, Barry?
Nah, I got some strong grass.
Scott Derrickson, he also did the
first grass over here, baby.
We're
gonna have to blur that out.
He said we're gonna have to blur that out.
But Scott Derrickson, he did Sinister, Black Phone, and the Doctor Strange movie. I think he also did one of his first movies was Possession of Emily Rose, which I actually do enjoy that film.
Yeah.
But he was supposed to do Doctor Strange 2, but then Marvel kicked him off, I think, and then that's how we got Sam Raimi to do that.
I think it was kind of mutual. I think he left.
I think there was creative differences.
Yeah, he didn't want to work with.
He wanted to go dark. Like, him being a horror guy, he wanted to go darker.
Right.
But yeah, this also spawned a sequel, which I was debating on having us do that, but I really wanted to focus on one because to some people, this is one of the scariest movies.
Well, isn't the sequel like the deputy's the only guy in the sequel?
It's about Deputy so and so.
Yeah, so
kind of like continuing the investigation because obviously that that stuff is left there, so it's like he's gonna keep. The goal is gonna
like a part 2. Yeah.
Yeah, what I mean. But it's like that. As long as those, as they say, is like there's film and like pictures. It's like as long as there's stuff with him in it, like he lives
like
on
imagery. Yeah,
the imagery, and that's why I said that in like old times they only had a few things because they wanted to destroy that shit. You know what I mean? But I think this is still it's one of the better Blumhouse films because a lot of people are very hit or miss with Blumhouse, and this is probably one of my favorite ones. The score in this, even if you don't like this movie, man, you cannot deny that the
score was fantastic,
insanely good. And I think Robbie was in because Robbie gave me his thing, and I was like, but you didn't mention the score, and he was like, oh my god, the score is incredible because he wasn't.
I think the score is the spookiest thing in the movie for me. I mean, it was weird, and they used a weird instrument that made that clicking type noise.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
And they had the chanting in it. The score was good. The score was really good.
Yeah.
Look, it's for Young. He did some good stuff. The Grudge.
The Grudge.
Yeah, The Empty Man, which I really love. He did the Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
But so he's got some creepy stuff in there. But I know I heard you mentioning the music as like you watch and you're like, this shit's still good as hell.
Yeah, the music stays with you.
Well, I kept looking behind me for some weird reason, man.
Who's that guy behind you, Chris?
yeah, man. Yeah, that was really that was definitely probably one of the better, well, not the better parts, but the best parts of the movie for sure.
Yeah.
That and the lighting, man. Sometimes it'd be like, you know, like
what lighting?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The fucking dude didn't pay his electrical bill, man, because there wasn't much lighting in this movie. Turn on some fucking lights. Turn on some fucking lights, motherfucker. When that fucking guy fell through the fucking floor, I was saying, fucking deserved that. He's been fucking turn on no fucking lights. And what the fuck, buddy? Nobody turned on lights in any room.
Trying to let his kids sleep, man. You can't have all.
Oh, come on, daytime, nighttime is pitch black in there.
I got my lights on 24/7.
Well, like I said, it's
the fucking dude deserved it, man.
Yeah, I did notice that though. Yeah, but like he was sitting on that couch, it was real dim under Ethan Hawke. Kind of gave him like a darker look, like he definitely losing his mind at that point.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was losing his mind anyways, because when at the end of the movie he goes back to his old house, it was a fucking mansion. He would leave that to go to where he was.
Right. That was nice.
I would commute back and forth to do this book.
That's what some of these people do.
I would have never took my kids there in the first place. They would have stayed at home.
They get deep into their story, and he was trying to, this guy was up all night, like getting drunk as fuck, watching like people get murdered, videos of people get murdered. Ethan Hawke's a little twisted himself.
Well, we assume that's what was on the film. It maybe wasn't. Who knows? Yeah. Maybe it wasn't on the film.
But obviously he's going to be looking at because he's studying these murders. So obviously he's still going to be looking at probably pictures. He's getting evidence from cops and stuff. He's going deep with his novels.
But the police didn't even they he never turned over none of this to the cops. Let him
Yeah.
No, he just had the other cops.
He's trying to make that money.
Yeah,
the rule that captain. He didn't.
I have to kind of, for me in the beginning of the movie, I have to kind of take on spooky faith that the fucking bad guy in the movie puts those fucking videos there. They're not really there because otherwise what took me out of the movie a little bit is for 20 minutes I'm thinking this shit's just sitting in the attic. The cops would have looked at it. The cops would have seen the shit go down in the thing, and then that box wouldn't be there. And the only reason that box is there is because it had to be put there under supernatural reasons. Otherwise, it wouldn't be there.
It might not even be there because he burns it and it comes right back. Then it's when he moves back into his old house, which that's the thing. That's if he would have stayed in the house, it's when
probably would have been okay.
Everybody, all those people on those tapes died at the
when they
house
went back.
They moved back to.
Right.
When they don't die at that first house, it's when they move back. That's what killed them. Because I was watching a lot of videos for this. Sadly, there wasn't really.
So whoever moves to his house after this is supposedly supposed to catch the bug or the virus.
He kind of screwed
supernatural COVID.
He screwed himself by moving back into his old house because that's what killed him. That's
pretty much.
Yeah, 100%. But. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I do enjoy this movie. There's not really any perfect Blumhouse movies to me, but I do enjoy this film. I think it's one you gotta watch in the dark. It's just setting that tone, you know what I mean? Creepy movie about a deity, and it's got some jump scares in it. If you don't think Bagul is scary, then it's not gonna be for you. I think he's unique and different and. Yeah, but I thought, it's cool. It's this eater of children, and I think Vincent D'Onofrio is great in this. I love his little bits in it. And Ethan Hawke is great in it.
Is that the actor that was
the school guy that he would face?
Professor.
The professor.
Oh, no, I'm bugging out. Yeah, Wilson Fisk. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. But this was actually one I'd been wanting to review. On the channel for a while because I do think either way if it's some people might like it and some absolutely love it.
Well, this was my first time watching it.
What was that?
This was my first time seeing it. I hadn't watched it before.
Right. I think it's Perry's too.
Yep. I did a reaction to it too.
Me and Chris have seen it, but Chris said it'd been a while.
Yeah, I've seen I've probably seen about 3-4 times. This time I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I don't want to You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was really feeling the sauce, and
I was
had
hoping.
this-
I think maybe why I should have smoked.
Sometimes it's all
Actually,
about your
I
mood.
smoked.
Oh
Yeah, I
man,
was smoking.
yo,
Yeah.
Sometimes you just it's all about your mood and like you just zone in and you're just in it, man. You know, you're like fuck yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said,
Yeah.
when I put it on this morning and it was light out, I was like I wasn't feeling it, and then I put it on later in the dark, and you know, like I said, I did the same shit, and I was like, cool, you know what I mean? And I think it's a good ride. Those, you know, it's been a while, but I've only seen clips of these old movies that Scarpad knows about, Faces of Death. But I mean, those clips are just creepy as fuck, and the way they're shot. I think they're shot on like 8mm or something, just with the music and everything. It just gives I love the uniqueness and
well, it's kind of like it's a found footage movie, really. I mean,
yeah. Well,
He literally finds footage.
it's a found footage movie. So
Yeah. It's kind of like how Session 9 has some found footage in it, but no, that's actually all found footage. Like this
Session 9 though is a much better movie than this.
Session 9 is great, but
Section 9.
hey,
Session 9.
we're worried about the people that like this movie.
I liked it kind of.
I liked it up until like that second act when we see him go upstairs and you see all the kids, and then he pops out and we see Mr. Boogie for the first time. I never felt more let down, dude. Like it for some reason I paused my reaction and I looked at the camera and I was like, either I am a professional at watching horror films now, or they just shit the bed on that, dude. Because I was just like, what was that? Because when you first see him move in the picture, it is the most terrifying thing. I'm like, oh my God. Like it creeped me out. But for some reason, seeing him just do that little, it almost felt like comedy more than horror when he did that little pop out on the side. I was like, well, what the hell was that?
Yeah, I was gonna say same thing to me. I think this movie had the great 2 quarters of the movie, first and second acts, and extremely let down by the third act. Because the third act to me is a lot of exposition. D'Onofrio is only there to forward the fucking plot and to say what was going on.
Yeah.
And absolutely. When you see when you say Boogaloo there, whatever his name is, he's the fucking love child, the Eric Draven, the Crow, and the fucking Joker from Dark Knight Returns. You take those 2 things, you mush them together, you got the same dude. He's not scary. And to me, to find out that it's the kids, I felt a little let down by that because I know he's the eater of kids and all that, and it was kind of scary. Actually, I think Ethan Hawke and the girl are the 2 best, really good in the movie. But I was let down, like Perry said, by the third act. Yeah.
I like the little creepy ghost kids. Like when he was going through the house and those little ghost kids were jumping out, and you would hear the little creak in the floor where they would step and then they'd stop, and then he'd turn around. That little scene when he was going through the house and they were So I like that part there, man. And right after that, this little girl sitting there laying in the bed, and she looks over, and the dead girl sitting in the corner over there.
Oh, dude, terrifying. Bro.
Yeah. But then the murders, like Ian was saying, when it was slicing her throat, that one
I loved
was pretty brutal.
I thought that was incredible because it's like, here's the most comfortable place you can imagine in your bed, and we're gonna give you one of the most uncomfortable deaths by slitting your wrist, and it's like
you can't move.
And you're just waiting to die, and you cannot move.
Yeah.
Like that. That was just like, I love that, dude. All the found footage stuff, the lawnmower scene.
The lawnmower.
You know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen, and then when it happens, it's like, oh my God.
And
like
the way
still not ready.
Jumps with it, and the music with the score with that.
I think that
was.
I think the other half of the cast too was a letdown. The boy, the kid, the creepy kid with the long hair.
I kind of forgot about him.
Yeah, he had night terrors, and that plot went like nowhere.
Really
maybe just to throw you off. And then the wife just came in to bitch at him, and then say and then say everything's okay. That's all she did to the whole movie. And, so the wife and the kid.
I would have been a good mom. I'd have got my kids.
Yeah, the wife and the kid were just the horrible part. But I thought Ethan Hawke was great in this. But he's good in like everything I've ever watched.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen him.
always good.
I've never
He's
seen him give a bad performance. So he was the best part of this, and the girl. But the other half of the cast, the sheriff was kind of cool because he wasn't a standard bad guy.
Yeah, I like the deputy.
And the deputy was
He
good.
was so enthusiastic about it. Yeah, I thought that was dope.
You know,
Yeah.
I left my copy of Kentucky Blood at the office. Could you send it? Thank you so much, man.
I love how he has to be in the acknowledgments. He's like, hey, so you know how there's always a cop that
You know,
helps,
I kind of
right?
feel this movie has a lot of similarities to The Shining. And I
haven't seen that one yet.
And I think they kind of didn't want to go more with what maybe would have been better, because then it would have been more like The Shining. And I think they were trying to get away from that and do something a little bit different. But it has a lot of, he's an author. He's in a scary hotel. I liked it up to about the third act. I thought the third act is where it went kind of off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third act could have been a little stronger, but I still enjoy it. Chris, overall, what do you think of the movie?
Man, maybe I was too lit, man, but I loved the movie. At the end of it, I'm like, shoot, I enjoyed it more this time than the previous time for some weird reason. Maybe it's because like I had the headphones on, and it's just that, the instrumentals, man. It is, but I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. I like the little ghost kids too.
Hell yeah.
Somewhat.
What up, Kenneth? What up, Kevin?
But yeah, the what's the name? What's the character's name again? The boogeyman.
Cool.
Yeah. I can see what you mean about. You mean like his physical appearance isn't that terrifying?
Yeah, he looks like a Crow and Heath Ledger.
It's the way that they use him, but once you see him, like at the end, then you're like, this motherfucker looked just like a dude with a mask.
Well, like Perry said, he looked really good when they showed him on the film, like under the water, or just in the background. It's when they showed him in live action.
Yeah,
they could have filmed them better.
Luckily, they don't show much of him in live action.
No,
but most of it is on film, so that's why he is really good up until like the end when they show him. But I still, it doesn't bother me that much. But it's like because you see his neck, he just kind of looks like a human, and kind of. But the makeup's not bad or anything. But it's just like, I just wish they would have went like a little bit more. I don't know, like showed him in like a different form or something maybe. But I still think Bagul is like a really cool look. I still like, but like you guys said, like I
think his concept is really cool.
Yeah, the concept.
Like when it had that thing upside down with the Sharpie showing him like that. I thought that was really cool, like a little kid's drawing. And then we get the scene where you got the guy from the university, and he's talking about him being a deity and like the symbol of the occult through like the ancient times. I thought that was so cool. They treated him like shit, but I thought that was really cool.
Originally, I guess one of the writers their look for Bagul was originally like an evil version of Willy Wonka. Like there was a picture of like what's his name? The original Willy Wonka, Scarphead. This motherfucker gonna walk away. I can't remember.
From Blazing Saddles.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Damn.
Yeah, they it was like an evil version of him as Willy Wonka, and then I guess they obviously changed that, but
And they said, let's make him look like the Crow, man.
You want some chocolate, kids?
Crow's a good movie. Let's make him look like that.
But everything all the stuff that D'Onofrio tells him about, Bagul, I think all that stuff is super creepy and everything. Like,
I thought it was.
They got everything perfect. I just think that, like you guys said, kind of like the ending of the reveal of Bagul in the real world is just kind of like not as creepy, and the kids the kids aren't. They're just not creepy to me. That too, you know what I mean? Like all the stuff on film is just fucking
really good.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I thought the last kill was going to show more, like we got in the film. Like I thought we were actually see the axe, like fucking dismember every family member. You know,
I don't even believe that little kid could pick up that axe and then hack up her parents. To show that would have been tough, I think, because it's not even believable she could pick up. She had a big, heavy axe.
Yeah.
Well, I would
maybe
assume,
maybe
like,
if they
possessed.
had showed like her with the axe, but then showed it was really Bagul doing it,
Yeah,
not really her doing it, that would have been okay.
controlling her or whatever. Which I feel
Yeah.
like in a way she is. She's being controlled by Bagul.
yeah.
But Two Guns. This was Two Guns picky that I never could get through a whole VHS tape of Bases of Death. I have one on DVD.
Yeah, I sent that to you because I didn't want it.
Yeah. I do want to watch it though because
Cinema Faces of Death.
lawnmower scene was awesome.
Like the mom and the brother was already dead, laying over there to the right, weren't they? Because they weren't moving.
Yeah.
I mean,
They were probably dead. Yeah.
They already got chopped.
Oh, it's weird. The kid I thought would have, but he was controlling. That's how he was getting stronger, was through the girl. It was the girl who was kind of like, communicating with him the most and like drawing the pictures and shit. Perry, what was your overall thoughts on the movie though? This was your first time watching it.
Yeah, I gotta say, up until that scene where it goes with the ladder, I was in there, man. I really like the concept, the idea. I like seeing this guy go through this like investigation process. I thought that was really cool. I like that he was a writer because it made that he would like to be isolated at times, and I kind of like stories like that where it's like one guy focused on the mission. I thought the film scenes were super scary when he was watching the film reels, and that sound where you hear the thing turning. I've never been terrified of that sound up until now because he's sleeping and you hear the, and it's like every time you start hearing that sound, they're at that point moving forward. It's creepy every single time you hear that, and it's not supposed to be a creepy sound, and they make it creepy. I thought that was really cool. They had an incredible use of sound.
Yeah, somebody filming the same thing on a cell phone wouldn't be scary.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Old shit is scary.
And yeah, that cell phone light really pissed me off because he kept using the flashlight. I'm like, dude, just invest in a flashlight. that lights everything up. It's like this guy hates modern electricity.
Obviously,
yeah. If I had to give it like a out of 4 or 5 stars, out of 4 stars, probably like a solid 3 out of 4. I thought it was really good. I wasn't scared, which is I feel good because I could rest easy. But yeah, no, I think a solid 3 out of 4 for me. Yeah. Yo, I hate that when I see something and I'm like, fuck, dude, now it's dark in here. I'm mad scared, But yeah, no, I gotta say 3 out of 4 for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I definitely, I think too, the more you watch a movie, you definitely, the scariness kind of loses.
Oh yeah.
It's like, but
you already know what's gonna happen.
Also too, like, I don't know, like Chris said, he's like, I got stoned, had the lights dimmed, had the headphones on.
Hey, catch me on a different day, man.
His wife was crazy, dude. She's like, hey, if your book isn't a super mega success, I'm taking the kids that I'm believing. Yeah. I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
But did you see them when he was like, honey, pack up, we're out here.
Yeah, get the kids, bitch.
Yo, I was like,
that decision came a little fast.
I'd have been left that house, man. Jesus Christ. I couldn't have had my kids there, man. I don't understand that. They got that big mansion. They should have just stayed home.
Oh, I got to say, too, the opening scene was just like 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Where it was just a camera fixated there for like a solid 2-3 minutes. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it opens.
This is crazy.
Every time I see it, I'm like, damn, this shit's long. This opening is long as fuck, but just so creepy. And
I don't really understand how that tree thing worked. They hung them, but then they put them on a branch.
They saw something off, and then they have like they had
counterweight.
Yeah, the branch being cut is what hung them, but they were already hanging. So I would think that it looked like. Yeah, right, but it looks like they were dead, and then as it was pulling them up, they were moving around as they weren't dead.
That was the one the little girl was supposed to have did, right?
Yeah, because
How could she have done that?
Well, probably possessed by a demon, because it's supernatural, right? When you get possessed by a demon, your human form is then stronger, right? They hit a lot harder and shit,
What was the crow doing it?
Willy Wonka. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Still, I like the throat cut though. That was pretty good. I like the when he was watching the movies as well. For some reason, man, you ever seen the movie 8mm with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
Maybe because that movie was based
I
on.
want to rewatch that. I was just
okay.
I was just talking about that now because I've been going. Nicolas Cage has been on fire lately, man. So I was like, I
Yeah.
want to watch some of his old. And I was like 8mm, man. That's it. I gotta rewatch. It's been so long since I seen that. It's a great movie though.
Yeah,
Cigarette Burns too.
What
That's
was
another
that?
one with like film, you know.
Mm.
You ever see that Cigarette Burns by John Carpenter? It's a
Yeah,
Masters of Horror episode. It's one of John Carpenter's best things, man. And it's got Norman Reedus in it.
Oh,
It's
shit.
creepy as fuck, though, bro. Cigarette Burns, man. Write that shit down, Barry. I'm telling you. It's on Masters of Horror. I got the first season you can get on DVD for like literally $10 too. So.
Hell yeah.
And it's got like it was a series, and each episode was an hour long, directed by a master of horror, like a major.
That's cool as shit.
John Landis, American Werewolf in London guy. Toby Hooper, the guy who directed Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Wes Craven, I'm pretty sure, did an episode.
What's it called again? Masters of
Horror. It's on Tubi for free.
Yeah.
So you get the first season is the best, and it's literally $10 on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Watching movies is the best. Hell yeah. Nick Cage's been killing it, man.
What's that movie he just played in? The Devil Made Me Do It or something like. I seen that movie.
Yeah.
Devil.
Yeah, it's a great movie. We're gonna review that next month.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
I seen it the other day.
Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent with Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal. Bro, that movie is so good. Pedro Pascal is fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
That movie.
They were tripping. Yeah, I seen that.
So good.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Like, that's insane hearing that too, Gun. Like, I was watching this and it almost felt like I shouldn't be seeing what I'm seeing, you know? Like, it almost felt too real at times, you know? Especially when they were in the garage and the car was chained up.
Yeah,
that was insane, bro. Yeah. I wonder if there's like actual like a serial killer who did stuff like this and then like found this. Like, I wonder if there's real stuff like this. I'm sure there is, but
go ahead.
I was going to say it's definitely some brutal ways to die. My God, drowning, you can't move, having your throat cut, and you can't even lift a finger.
The lawnmower.
I think every one of those things, people were tied up in every one of them. So
imagine having a lawnmower go across your face,
and you can see it coming.
Yeah,
fucking.
Yeah.
Scarpet, what was your overall thoughts though on the movie?
Yeah, overall, I enjoyed it, and I'd still recommend it. I think there's enough to recommend. I mean, I love the big first 2/3 of the movie. I like the performances from either the Hawk and the girl. You know, I felt let down by the third act, as we all discussed, but I still think it had enough in it to recommend it and to say it was a decent movie.
Yeah.
I would just like to see maybe a little bit different direction the third act, and maybe a little tighter in the third act. But I would say the same as Pierre. I would give it a solid 3. I thought it was a decent movie, but I am gonna
might as well bring back the 4 stars, bro. Robert, I kind of like that. Bro.
Yeah, way to go, Robert.
I remember that with the old like HBO.
3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Well, 4 stars you could do, but 3 out of 5, whatever.
4 stars.
But overall I enjoyed it. But yeah, I will say I did like the Black Phone a little bit better. But
facts.
Yeah. I've been watching Supernatural lately too.
So good.
In between, it's like Star Trek and Supernatural. That's what I've been watching TV wise. Norman Reedus.
This did seem like it could have been on a Supernatural episode.
Dude, when the girl was in the hallway and they zoomed in on her, she like glitched out, and I'm like, that's a Supernatural effect.
Yeah.
Like the ghost.
Yeah. That's a damn good show. That's my next box set I want to get, but it's like
right
now.
I want one too, bro.
I want that box set so bad. Yes.
Oh my God.
That's what I want for Christmas.
Scarpet.
Yeah, I'm hoping it goes down during Christmas.
Yeah, that's all
Black Friday.
Episodes?
Yeah.
15 seasons, baby.
You got
15 episodes.
15 episodes.
I feel like you got it for 15 seasons, bro. I
mean,
this one's almost as heavy. This fucking small.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God, dude.
I need that too.
I got a surprise.
You could get locked away in a fucking Holocaust and just watch those for 25
fucking
years.
Somebody say.
Go down a damn rabbit hole.
Supernatural, man. hands down one of the best shows ever on created on the CW.
No, without a doubt.
I mean,
CW, I'd say it's probably like the best.
Although to be fair, the first 6 seasons were the best. After that, it got kind of hit and miss.
I haven't made it past 12, so I liked everything up until 12.
I like them all, but obviously it gets a little bit like some things do get a little.
It rebounds occasionally, and then goes back.
Really bond, bro. You like once you get that deep, you're like, bro, I don't even care about the story. I'm just here to see these two fucking guys kill people, you know, like kill monsters.
And Dean get him a slice of pie.
Yeah, bro.
All types of pie.
Those guys are awesome. But yeah, I mean, this movie had some good practical effects in it, and obviously the big standout, like I think we all kind of noticed, is that damn score, man, is banging as fuck, bro.
Yeah, really good.
It's what's bringing everything out in this. Like I said, Christopher Young, he did a few other things. Like I said, The Grudge. He said Swordfish on here.
Oh,
Cabinet of Curiosities he did, which I love. That's that Del Toro Netflix show. The Empty Man, The Offering, which I'd never seen. It's a Netflix movie. Pet Sematary remake. And Hellraiser Evolutions.
That's not the Pet Sematary movie that's about to come out, is it?
No, I want to see that. It's the one that came before with
Bloodline
with John Lithgow.
Oh,
but yeah, I'm excited because that new one is a prequel to all of them. Like it's supposed to be about Judd when he was like a kid.
Oh,
yeah, you remember like the old the guy who played the Munsters, like in the original one.
Yeah.
Gwen.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be about him because he always tells that story about when he was a kid and his dog died and he buried him. But
damn,
it's got the guy from X-Files. What is it?
Mulder.
Mulder, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know his real name. Yeah.
I haven't seen him in anything in a while, honestly. I don't know. He might do TV a lot. I'm not sure, but
yeah.
Yeah, the score on this is just fucking fantastic. Ethan Hawke is great in it. I'm trying to think what would be.
I tell you what, I could imagine. I mean, I wonder how it would have been to see it in the theater, like IMAX or something.
Yeah,
not IMAX, but
well, dude,
theater.
Blumhouse. I mean, with Paranormal Activity, people were going nuts over this in the theater. You know, so it's like at this time, jump scare movies were very new. You got to think about that as well. It's like. Paranormal Activity, Insidious, and that's where like jump scares were just becoming.
Well, jump scares have to be, for me, I'm not a big fan of them. They have to be done right.
Yeah,
to me, they're a cheap way of doing horror. I mean, I remember when we sat down, I rewatched that thing when we sat down and watched that fucking Insidious movie, which was TK's favorite fucking movie, and no one fucking even died in that thing. It was, it's supposed to be a horror movie.
I think that one, I forget.
Is that the new one?
No,
the first one we watched.
The new one had really good jump scares. That was the original Insidious we did on the Friday Night Friday show. But
that was Scott old boy. What was old boy's name? And he played in Aquaman too, didn't he? What's his name? What's the guy's name?
Patrick
Wilson.
Yeah.
See, I told you I can't remember names.
Yeah, I'm bad.
I am bad, dude. I don't know if I know I see something. I swear I won't. It's getting old, guys.
Before I forget it, because Robbie told me what his just couple. He said 3 out of 5. I enjoyed it. Thought it was solid, but a bit average. And he said he loved the score. Christopher Young did a great job.
Yeah, pretty much everybody's in agreement. I would say 3 too.
Yeah.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Yeah.
3 out of Perry said 3 out of 4, right?
Yeah, I would do 3 out of 4. If I'm doing it out of 5, it's probably like a.
I kind of want to start doing the 4, man. The 4 is kind of nice.
I like the 4.
It makes it a little bit harder.
Very little room for fucking wiggle room,
hey,
you know.
We usually either love it or fucking hate it on this show. But
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm messing with y'all guys, man. I'm 3.5. Yeah.
3.5.
I
want
to give it a 4.
Now I'm confused. 5 or 4.
Yeah, you need a
Yeah, but
3.5.
if we go back to 4, then how can a great movie like My Burial Ground get a 5?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? It makes sense, right? Because it's so incredible.
No, well, that's true. Yeah, it's true.
But,
Black Phone, man. What did y'all give Black Phone? Y'all did that?
Black
I
Phone
gave it.
like a 3 out of 5
I
for
don't know
me.
if I seen that one.
I gave it about 3.5. I think
This is probably more like
3.75
a
maybe.
4 out of 5 for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you say about him in that movie because most of the time it was the kid.
Well, that's the thing, though. In that movie, I think the
Kids are
kid is
good at
really the star
acting.
of that movie.
Kids are really
He
good
wasn't.
at acting, but
Yeah, he wasn't he wasn't the star of that, Ethan Hawke. So
no,
I can see where you might want to see more of him, but I think he was in it enough.
Yeah.
Well,
I think but I
Amazon
like him
has
so much.
this.
I want more.
Amazon has this rated as a 4.4 out of 5.
4.4 out of 5. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, a lot of people are like huge fans of the movie. Like major freaking fans, dude. There's a lot of people that love this movie.
Mr. Burns, it's Sinister from 2012.
Nah, I'm not gonna cap, man. I tell you guys straight up, because it's on video. When I just finished watching the movie, I said, look, I'll give this thing whatever it is. If there's a 1 out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 10. If it's a 1 out of 5, I'm gonna give it a 5. And that's what I said. I was like, yo, this. But now I'm looking at like the guy that yeah.
The Cujo scene. How cool was that?
That's how Ethan Hawke looks.
Oh yeah.
In the movie, Perry.
Yeah, he
that's the
comes
same
in.
guy?
Yeah, he
That's
comes in and tells his wife, "I saw a dog." Well, that makes a world of difference.
Where'd the dog come from, dude? Who controlled the dog? Is it a ghost dog?
Not sure.
Oh, black dog.
Wait, because at the end of the movie, where like he's walking in the hallway and the blood's on the wall, we see the dog in blood on the wall, like a little picture. But there was like other things written on the wall in blood, but you can't really make out what they are.
A random dog.
Was it a random dog though? What are the odds?
You know, it's funny. I feel a lot of people either like Black Phone better than this, or they like Sinister. Like, there's a lot of people that absolutely love, and I think Scarphead likes Black Phone better than this. Barry, it'll be interesting once you watch Black Phone to hear what you think on it. You might like Black Phone better. I don't know, but I know Chris said this more. But I think I would definitely go this too. Even though I do really enjoy Black Phone too. There's just things, I still enjoy it for what it is, but I do wish we get more Ethan Hawke. But I think I'd give this 4 out of 5 though, for sure. But yeah, I think I'd spotlight freaking Ethan Hawke, man, because this is like I said, this is an early freaking Blumhouse movie, and Scott Derrickson is a newer director on the scene, and he does a great job, man. Great job. And the director, it wasn't his first movie, but it was earlier in his career, and he with those 8mm shots, bro, are just freaking fantastic, bro. And it's a huge standout to this movie, major standout. Obviously, we all say that's the best part in this movie. He did do The Exorcist or Hellraiser Inferno, which I do really enjoy that movie. When they go back to when the box was made. There's some good.
That's cool.
No, I'm sorry. Inferno is the one with the detective. I'm sorry, I mixed that up. Inferno is the one with Craig Sheffer, and I believe he's in Nightbreed, and it's got James Remar.
I seen Nightbreed for the first time, not too far back.
Is it? I swear I thought.
I don't remember seeing it when I was coming up, but I watched it not long ago.
I thought that Craig Sheffer. Maybe no, that might not be the guy. Craig Sheffer. Or no, yeah, that is Aaron Boone. Craig Sheffer.
Who did the second movie? Who was
Tony Scott or something, I think, or Tony Randall. But he also did Exorcism of Emily Rose, The Day the Earth Stood Still, the remake with Keanu Reeves. And then he did Sinister. So, he had some good stuff under his belt. I know Scarphead likes The Day the Earth Stood Still remake, right?
Yeah.
was all right.
Exorcism of Emily Rose is a good one, and honestly, Hellraiser Inferno is a pretty good movie too. You know, it's a fun one to go back and watch. It's not one of the best, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember Hellraiser used to terrify me, boy, when it first came out.
Yeah. So your rating is 4 out of 5 as well, Chris?
Yeah, 4.
4.5.
4.5.
Well, what was yours, Perry?
Out of 5, 4. Out of 4, 3.
All right. And
Right,
Scarpet, what was yours?
Damn, I'm confused.
Out of 5?
No, you got it. 4 out of 5, right? You good?
3. I give it a 3. 3.
3 out of 5?
Or 4. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll say 3 out of 4.
So undecisive.
3 out of 4, 3 out of 5. 3,
3 out of
3,
5
3.
is accurate.
It's a 3 all day.
The acting was too forced and not natural. Two Guns says Sinister, Black Phone. I've seen them donuts, Perry.
I got them donuts.
Yeah.
Little Debbie's.
Them little Debbie's.
Man, don't make me hit the cabinet.
Little Debbie's and a little weed.
So
got Star Crunches.
We got basically all 4s out of 5 tonight, and Robbie gave it a 3.5, and
I gave it a 3.
No, bro, you said 4.
No, I gave it a 3.
No, you said
4.
4.
Oh, I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Right,
Either way,
4.
it's a 3.
Hey, Burns.
All
40.
right. So he brought it down to 3, and Robbie's 3.5.
I'm not even smoking, man. So I know it's
Evan.
Shut up, you're high as fuck. 3.69, motherfucker.
I am.
That's
I apologize. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I think about it, man. The kids were. It could have been a little bit more scarier. They could, yeah. Cause that one girl, like she was painted, like they put a bunch of makeup on her face.
Yeah, I mean,
lay on her face.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
That first kid though coming out the box, I was like, "What the fuck is that, dude?" Homie came out the box backwards, and it's like, "I'm just having night terrors."
Yeah, and then he find him out there in the bush.
Yeah, like what the fuck,
Like,
dude?
what the hell?
Fucking someone put a leash on this kid, dude.
You know what?
dude look like a lady too.
Absolutely. And then they just discarded him. They like focused on him in the first act, and the second act is like this kid, like he never showed up to set. You know.
Right.
Two Guns he was laying there like a slug.
Two Guns said they should have tied him to the bed or something. Strapped him to the bed. Y'all need to strap that kid to the bed.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck? The kid was in the first time the fucking kid climbed to my dryer and started taking a fucking piss. He'd be out the fucking door, man.
Yeah, dude.
I don't give a fuck what's wrong with him. I'll give him some fucking night terrors. I'll take a fucking Downy and I'll pour it down his fucking throat, little motherfucker. Don't fucking piss in my fucking dryer.
Yeah, so 3 points. Oh, man, I was going to do session.
Not even the goddamn dog gets to piss in my fucking dryer. No kid's going to do it.
I was going to do session Horror Fest. That was going to be like the second movie I did for Horror Fest, but
Session 9.
What was that?
Yeah, Session 9's a hell of a good movie.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Hey,
check it out.
I think they got a Blu-ray for that.
They have a nice box set. I can show it to you.
Do they?
John Carpenter.
Show it.
Takes too long.
Yeah, I watched that 50 horror films.
50 Shades of Grey?
No, the 50. It's on Tubi. 50 horror films you never watched or something like that the other day on Kick.
They're all on Tubi.
Oh yeah, a lot of them too. A lot of them I hadn't seen. I'm like, shit, I had to check those out. Hey, there's one I watched last night, man, that I've seen before. That I wonder if you've seen before, Scarpet. The Devil's Rock.
The Devil's Cock?
Rock.
Oh, Rock.
The Devil's Rock hard cock.
Is this thing on?
No, I've never heard the Devil's Rock. I never heard the Devil's Rock.
Check it out, man.
Who is in it?
It's like I don't.
Was it like a Bulgarian movie or something?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Oh, I am the Devil's Rock.
Some Ingmar Bergman.
the Devil's Rock might be on the car.
Could be.
I'll check that out.
But
No, it's good though, man. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, no, it's good, man. You know, it's like it sets back in like World War II, and there's like some satanic demon, et cetera, et cetera.
Some demon Nazis.
Yeah, a hot demon.
Well, it's got to be better than the fucking Devil's Snow thing we watched like a month ago.
What's it called? The Devil's Rock.
Devil's Snow. Yeah, the Devil's Rock. Yeah. What was it called?
Oh, damn. Set in the Channel Island is the Eve of D-Day.
But
Yeah.
we'll have to try to get that going after Horror Fest, man. We could definitely try to get session 9 in there and have you come on.
We're still trying to get Perry to watch Terrifier. So
I think that.
Oh man,
who did that? Who did that? That's session 9, Scarpad.
Who did it?
What kind? Yeah, is that like an Umbrella release?
I could go snag it if you give me a second.
Go snag it, motherfucker. Yeah, but that wraps up the Sinister review. What are we at? Is this week 4?
Yo, that right, man. Tell you.
Shh.
Is that 1?
Yo, he looked at his daughter. He opened the door. He's like, "Oh, she's asleep." Closed back the door, and her eyes just wide awake.
5, man. Damn, we're on week 5. Week 6.
Terrifying, bro.
A little life like Annabelle over there in the corner, spitting directions.
Bro, it goes quick. So week 6, we will be doing Wishmaster. Just the first one. There's actually freaking 4 of these, man. Let's see.
I seen maybe one of them. I know.
The first 2 are the best. The first 2 are the best. The first one obviously is the best, but it's directed by Robert Kurtzman, and they had a bunch of Robert Kurtzman is one of the founders in KMB, which that's Greg Nicotero, Robert Kurtzman, and oh my god, it's gonna kill me, the third guy. What is it? Robert Kurtzman, Greg Nicotero. Shit, that's gonna piss me off. I'm sure somebody in the chat will tell me. Wishmaster's next week, Burns.
Wishmaster.
I know that character's design is kind of creepy. That Wishmaster character. You ever seen the movies, Perry? What is that?
I haven't. No.
Oh man, yeah.
No,
is
but
that the movie?
It's about an evil. It's about an evil genie, man. Just like it's like a horror version of an evil genie. You know, it definitely has some Candyman vibes to it in a way. But dude, it's fun as fuck, bro. I've always loved it. Greg Nicotero, Robert Kurtzman. Where's the fucking how come they're not saying the other guy? Howard Berger. Yeah. But, dude, KMB, bro, that's a legendary company. So Robert Kurtzman being a director and, him having these guys to, do the effects, there's some great shit in this. It's not going to be – you're not going to be like, this is a fucking fantastic movie. It's it's like a monster movie slasher. It's fun as fuck. And it's got some cool-ass shit, bro. I have a blast with this movie. I really love the first 2, and the guy who plays the evil genie, the Wishmaster, Andrew Divoff, really, I think he's fucking fantastic. He's in Graveyard Shift actually too.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah, man, that's week 6. Fucking crazy, bro. I can't believe we're already on week fucking 6, bro. Wow,
yeah,
it's going quick, bro.
Yeah, it was a session.
I'm already working on the after Horror Fest, what we got to do, because we got the holidays coming up, man, and those are some important movies I got to figure out for the holidays.
Yeah, this was a Second Sight box set, really nice box set.
Second Sight, okay, I knew it was somebody.
Yeah, it has a brand new transfer. It's got alternate endings, deleted scenes. It takes you back to the mental hospital it was filmed. So it comes with is the thing here. And it's 2 discs. It has a nice little the cases in these Second Sight films are always really nice, thick cases. and it comes with a book about the movie. Comes with some lobby cards.
Wow.
This was if you haven't seen this movie,
Yes.
it was more creepy than scary, but it was very very creepy movie. I really like this movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie.
It's got Josh Lucas in it.
Where's it played at? I wonder.
Josh Lucas?
No, I mean the movie. I wonder where, like, if you ain't got the DVD, where could you watch it?
It's hard to find. It was on a print.
Prime.
It was on a print for a long time on Blu-ray.
But Two Gun said Wishmaster has Tubi and or Wishmaster is streaming on Tubi and Pluto, so you could check it out there.
Yeah, Josh Lucas, and it's got the guy from that was on NYPD Blue, and
you can rent it on Amazon for.
Who's the redheaded guy that was on? What's that show? And he was on one of those shows there, the CSI shows, CSI Miami.
The redhead? What's it? Not that.
Yeah. What's his name there? He left.
He played in King of New York. He was in King of New York. What's that guy's name?
No, I can't remember.
That's how it is, man. You can't remember, but you can remember something that they
David Caruso.
Man.
David Caruso.
Detective Agency.
Yeah. But no, it's a good movie. Go check it out. It's very creepy. Very.
Oh yeah. And what else we got coming up? We should have a 007 movie coming up.
Well, tomorrow we got You Only Live Twice premiering.
What was it?
Tomorrow we got You Only Live Twice premiering on Dylan's channel, and then there'll be on my. I don't know. I did.
I got uploaded. I think I wasn't feeling good this week.
And it'll be premiering on my channel on Monday.
Yeah.
And then we have a Star Trek Season 1 retrospective coming out soon.
Ooh.
And I'm hoping to kick off a new show in the next few weeks. If you guys want to come on. Well, at least some of you guys hopefully come on. Otherwise, I'll be fucking boy. Called One Star Schlock Theater. One Star Schlock Theater, where we're going to watch schlock films that suck. But, yeah, we're going to watch public domain films that we can get away with showing while we get stoned and drink a lot. So, One Star Schlock Theater. So, make sure you look forward to that.
I can't wait for the schlock.
And believe me, it's some schlock. But it'll be fun.
Sounds fun, dude.
What's the one that we got?
Sound like a Tuesday afternoon.
You Only Live Twice. Okay.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Oh.
And then once we get next week, first new James Bond. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Her Majesty's Secret Service. Yeah, You Only Live Twice. That was a really good one.
That's just fire.
Yeah.
We'll watch the review. So.
Yeah, I've been really fucking enjoying all these, man. And damn, bro, I forgot. I think Chaos Chris wanted to join us for that one. We're gonna have to get him on. I'm gonna have to try to. No, he won't have enough. It's only we're gonna do that. We're gonna get that going tomorrow. Maybe the next one then. The one after Her Majesty's Secret Service will have Connery back in it.
Diamonds are forever. Yeah.
Diamonds are forever.
Next Saturday we got Wishmaster, 9 p.m. Eastern. Gonna be a blast. Definitely.
Oh, come on, you motherfuckers.
Definitely can't wait. Chill out.
My phone. Is that Perry?
Dylan, get out that fucking video.
Hey, I can't control if somebody calls, motherfucker. But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. And as always, man, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get updated every time we go live and drop a video. Chris, you got anything popping you want to throw out there before we go? I know my boy's always on Twitch and Kick, so make sure
randomly gaming and some watch parties. Yeah,
Oh, I know Two Gun could probably throw his info in the chat, so you can go check him out. And Perry, you got anything dropping you want to throw out there, brother?
Yeah, I'm trying to do some reaction videos and stuff back on Perry Comics, so that's been fun.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. Hell yeah. As always, I appreciate everyone who came out, hung out with us. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you next time. As always, peace out, y'all.